go on. Much like Map to the Stars, we'll see who responds more favorably to this equipment change.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of the equipment change because, I mean, is he really going to be asking this horse to get into the race early? He's never really shown any early foot. It seems like his best running is off the pace. Maybe Steve hasn't liked the way he's finishing up his races. Obviously, he had him for a long time, and then it was a digital sale, and David took over, and now Steve gets him back, and promptly after one start back in Steve's hands, they decide to put the blinkers on. Timing difference, was able to exit that affair and get to the winner's circle when dropping in class. Yeah, he could step up and run a good one. It's just hard to endorse from a win end when you're 1 for 20.
Yeah, we've got 1 for 11, Evan on Earth, Bengo's little brother, but that win came a little bit more recently, 2 back, albeit against $75,000 maiden claimers in the mud. Third last out at this level, you would think, as he often is, he should be forward.
He should be forward. He looks to be the speed of the speed. You know, Sinister Smile has speed, but I think, like you said, I think his preferred trip is that pocket trip. You just wonder sometimes drawing the rail, are they going to aggressively ask him for speed at this 6 furlong distance? If not, then Evan on Earth has, I think, a decisive pace edge over his rivals. Maybe Fielding tries to show some pace. Michael's Cove is fresh, who was forward in a victory at first asking, but Evan on Earth appears to be the quickest of all. He's a nice horse. He's had a lot of chances. He will give you a little bit of, you know, he kind of waits on rivals at times. He's had leads and hasn't been able to put them away. His lone victory is 6.5. He hasn't been able to crack through at 6. He's a player, that's for sure. He doesn't have a work in a long time. I know Greg doesn't work them regularly like a lot of trainers once a week. He's more of that once a month, but this horse hasn't raced in over a month, and he hasn't had a workout since the middle of September. He's quick and he looks like the speed. I mean, maybe he gets brave. We just saw a front runner go all the way in the opener.
Yeah, we'll see how the racetrack plays moving forward, too. A gate-to-wire winner in the first race. I just want to mention a racing rarity to the fans, all about Krogi. The 5 is a white. Very rare that you get to see a white horse, and again, a lot of times they're categorized as gray or roans. They almost look like they're white, but when they're categorized, you only see maybe less than a handful of these in training at any one time. This is very rare in the thoroughbred world. Doesn't look like the horse has much of a chance on paper based on the recent past performances, but certainly worth noting that we got a rarity here on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, I believe when he raced in his last start on the 9th of November, I think I was on air with Kevin and we brought it up as well. Yeah, very, very rare. You know, the gray and roans, they will get a whitish color later in life.
Yeah.
But to be labeled a white horse ASAP, that's just you don't see it that often.
Yeah, Winter's Lion was about as close to white as you can get. We saw him in the opening race. Just want to mention Gold Brick off the bench. Tony Horse has run some fast races. He's up there at odds of 11-1. We just haven't seen him in a while, but he fits at this level. He was favored at this level when we saw him last.
Yeah, that's true. It was a long, long time ago after that poor performance. Obviously, that good second to Glen Airy going 2 turns. Maybe the distance would be the question. Probably looks like a warm-up for future longer races.
All right, any quick final thoughts here? 6-5, good enough for you on?
It's a little light, to be honest. I mean, he's 1 for 13 with all those seconds and thirds, and he hasn't shown much early foot. I'm hoping the equipment change in the outside post gets him fairly, close to the pace, because I think Evan on Earth is the speed. At 5-1, Evan on Earth's a little intriguing. Maybe he just shakes away from everybody, and but at 6-5, a tad light, Joe.
Yeah, I'm hoping we see the Map to the Stars that we saw earlier this year at Fairgrounds, Keeneland, and even right here at Churchill Downs. Race 2, pick 4. Good luck.
And the horses have reached the starting gate post time. Waiting for fielding and Map to the Stars. They're in the gate. And they're off. All About Crow's mid-pack breaks well, so does Map to the Stars and Risk It from their outside posts. In the meantime, Heaven on Earth fires through down toward the rail to get a forward spot, too. All About Crows, though, steps out to lead the way. That's Striking Gray in front. Map to the Stars right alongside the two of them will match strides early. All About Crows intent out there, and Map to the Stars is right alongside together through a quarter in just 23 and 1/5 seconds. And just in behind them is Risk It and Heaven on Earth. They're together, third and fourth. 3 lengths farther back, Gold Brick coming under a ride. Wow, fifth, a break of 4. Sinister Smile comes on to grab 6. Fielding's in 7th, and Michael's Cove is tailing off. They come for the top of the stretch. All About Crows is giving it up. Map to the Stars comes away with the lead, but Risk It's a new challenge, and Gold Brick is too. Gold Brick coming down the top of the track. Heaven on Earth, fourth and in behind with a furlong to go. Map to the Stars is now fully extended. Risk It right alongside, but Map to the Stars still with a narrow lead. Risk It trying to get by Map to the Stars. Risk It won't do it. Map to the Stars wins it in the end. Risk It second. Heaven on Earth was third. Then it was Gold Brick and an oncoming Sinister Smile. Number 8, Map to the Stars first, 7, Risk It second, 2, Heaven on Earth was third, 6, Gold Brick fourth, and 1, Sinister Smile finished fifth. Map to the Stars is a 4-year-old son of Liam's Map from Include Me out by Include. Owned by JMS Stable, trained by Paul McGee. The winning jockey, Brian Hernandez Jr., Map to the Stars, bred in Kentucky by Samantha Siegel. The time for the race, 111.12, not yet official. In the upcoming third race, scratch number 3, Uncle William. In the third race, scratch number 3, Uncle William.